It seems Trump has a secret plan to win the election, which, he may not need one since he's already up in all six swing states, which is pretty interesting. Or maybe more than that. So he may not need a secret plan, but it seems like that's the case. He's looking for a clean sweep of the electoral college, which could happen in this day and age, especially with RFK and other people taking votes from the Democrat Party. Trump might just win like Reagan did in his second election, right? People are unhappy with Biden. Nobody approves of Biden. People just don't like Republicans in some cases, so they want to vote for the Democratic option. But I don't think anybody particularly likes the idea. So it says here, ex-president, Republican governor voiced support for a winner-take-all electoral vote system in Nebraska, as opposed to splitting the votes. So he's trying to get every electoral college vote that he can, although it's really interesting that Trump is up, at least in polls, for the not just the electoral college, but for the majority vote, because he didn't get that in the last couple of elections. So it looks like people are just quite unhappy with the current state of things. The economy is bad, and we have an incredible amount of illegal immigrants. We got too many wars going on, and I suppose some people might believe that Trump could negotiate the end of some of these things, like the Israel Hamas war and the Ukraine Russia war. It would be nice to see that happen, but we'll have to wait and see. So, as Trump examines how he can reach the necessary 270 electoral votes to win in November, he has his eyes on that one Nebraska district and wants the state's more than 30-year-old system changed. The idea to move to a winner-take-all system picked up steam this week after conservative Turning Points USA founder Charlie Kirk posted on X. Here's that post. Charlie Kirk writes, suppose Donald Trump flips Arizona, Georgia, and Nevada next fall, as current polls show all him doing. Would he win the presidency? Not quite. In fact, if Trump flips those states and no others, he loses by exactly one electoral vote. Why? Nebraska. Despite being one of the most Republican states, Nebraska awards its electoral votes by congressional districts instead of winner take all. Thanks to the system, Omaha's electoral vote leans blue. Obama won it in 2008 and Biden won it in 2020. He's likely to win it again this year. California would never do this. New York would never do this. And as long as, could you imagine if California or New York split their votes? A Democrat would never win the presidency ever. This is completely fixable. Nebraska's legislature can act to make sure their state's electoral votes go towards electing the candidate the vast majority of Nebraskans prefer. That's already a bill ready to go. LB 764. All Nebraska has to do is put it up for vote. As I write this, Nebraska legislature is still in session. Nebraskans should call their legislators and their governor to demand their state stop pointlessly giving strength to their political enemies. The redheaded libertarian writes, yes, Omaha in no way is the will of the people in the state of Nebraska. And then Charlie Kirk writes this, Republican Governor Jim Pillen has responded to our call for the great state of Nebraska to return to an electoral college winner-take-all model and promises to sign the bill if sent to his desk. All right, so maybe we should make that happen. Here's the email or the whatever thing that was released. So, as we said there, though, Trump is ahead in a lot of these swing states and seems to have the opportunity to win in November. Won't that be interesting?